Jalise Smallwood.
All right. Awesome. So obviously a high energy game, kept it going down to the last second. Coach, can you give us just like a summary?
Right now, no. No, I'll
Yeah,
try.
right.
You know, our thing all day is when we lost to them the first time, they out-rebounded us by 21. And that was the thing we really wanted to focus on, was to, you know, win the rebound battle. And going into half, after the first quarter, it was 12-5. The foul count was complete. We were just, you know, not playing well. Second quarter, we gave ourselves a chance, got back in it, and then I was just told that we won the rebound battle. So to me, that was the difference of the game, and I thought my kids played incredibly hard with an incredible amount of passion.
Taylor, to you, you were very solid from the three-point line. I felt like every time it was shot to your hands, it was going in. So what's that mentality from you from the three-point line?
She pretty much gave me all my threes actually tonight, driving and penetrating. But I want to thank my coaches for having confidence in me the whole year. And I didn't shoot well for a long time, but I never felt like I couldn't shoot. I never felt like my teammates thought I couldn't shoot. I always felt their support the whole year.
Awesome. And then to you, Jalise, down to the last second, making that final free throw. What's going through your mind in that moment, knowing that this is such an important bucket?
I just stay focused and do everything right, make sure my form is correct, and I know my teammates have my back, and I believed.
The one thing I want to bring up about that, she missed the first one and turned around and said, "I got one more, don't worry about it." And, you know, to me, that's what Jalise has been for us throughout this year. Incredibly proud of both of these kids.
Right. Heading into the championship game, either against Barton or Seward, what are we looking at coming Wednesday?
Nothing for the next 20 minutes. I'm going to enjoy this for about 20 minutes, let these kids go see their families and enjoy it. You know, both those teams are really good. You know, Barton smacked us good the first time, and we got Seward. You know, we're just going to continue to do what we're trying to do and keep fighting and keep sticking together through the good and the bad, and I thought they were great at that tonight. And if we play as hard as we did tonight, I don't care who we're playing against, we got a great chance.
Awesome.
Just the mind going through, you know, sophomore year, this was like last year we'll be playing for Butler, and all that mind is going through your head, you know, with that free throws. You know, that was a real good win from you guys. You know, what, you know, a little bit more on this game.
I kept telling my teammates, like, believe y'all, we got this. Like, if we're down by 2, we're gonna get back up by 3. You know, like, it's just a mindset. You just gotta believe and have heart.
And what does this mean to both of you, both being sophomores?
Everything.
Everything, yeah.
Everything.
We know it's do or die. It's crunch time, so we gotta come with it.
Mm-hmm.
We feel, being blunt in this, here comes the blunt part. So, you know, we feel like we've been kind of, you know, overlooked in the national rankings. We're extremely upset about those national rankings. We don't think it's fair. We think it's ridiculous. And at the end of the day, we came into this saying the only thing we can do is take care of the business ourselves and take it out of the hands who are, you know, people who are voting incorrectly, in our opinion. This is a unbelievable conference. Hutchinson is as good as any team in the country, and that coach is as good as anybody in the nation. I would rather go against anybody than him. And at the end of the day, for you to, you know, play in this league night in, night out, and not move in the rankings the way we were, that's the thing. And that's been really important to these sophomores because they worked hard to get there, and we couldn't understand it. They kept coming to me going to explain it, and I couldn't. And, you know, this is one of those deals where it feels good to see their emotion. They're just taking care of business. We don't need anybody's votes no more. We're just going to figure it out ourselves.
Awesome. Thank
On
you.
the defensive side of the ball, when you guys would allow an easy bucket or foul, you guys always came back and were able to, the next possession, usually attack a little bit better and a little bit smarter. What was the way that you were able to convince them or figure out how to do that?
You know, my mindset ever since I've been at Butler is we're going to be defense-minded, you know, and we've been 1 or 2 in the conference every year for about the last 9 years, and even in the beginning we were right in there. You know, last night's game, you go back to that, or 2 nights ago, sorry, you know, we get down 7 or whatever, and then we hold them to 1 point for 10 minutes. And then tonight, you know, we give up 26 in the first quarter, and I'm going crazy on the bench because now we're on pace to give up 100, and, you know, that's not who we are. And then they bounce back with 6. But the thing that I'm going to stress to them tomorrow that I can't wait to tell them is we needed 2 defensive stops at the end of the game to have a chance to win it, and got both. And those are the things that, you know, we talk about every day. And your offense is not always going to be there. You know, you're going to have nights where you just can't make a shot, but your heart and your defense should always be there no matter what.
Looking at the stat sheet, you guys beat Hutch on steals with 10-7, and majority of the steals is coming from Taylor Birch with 3.
Look at you. You know, here's the thing that drives me crazy about the basketball world. It's all about athletes, right? And not that Tay's not a good athlete, she is, but she's a smart athlete. I mean, she's in the right spot at the right time all the time. You know, we came in tonight and you know, we were going to put her on her bigger kid, and you know, at first we were a little worried. Do we go with somebody? When we switched the lineups off and on this year, do we go with somebody bigger? And I said to both coaches, and my 2 assistants agreed, she'll box out every time, and you know, that's what you need. And then she's in the right spot, and if you go to the right spot and let all these other girls do their thing, you'll get some steals and do those things, and that's what both of them have been amazing at this year.
You gave up a lot of potentially easy buckets on fast breaks. What do you take from that to try to fix for Wednesday?
I'm gonna run them to death tomorrow for doing that. No, you know, that's the thing. Like, I thought you're right. We gave up so many easy ones that just shouldn't have happened. And when we really made them work for it, you know, we thought we slowed them down and did some things that caused them some problems. You know, but we'll go back in and watch a little film tonight, do a couple of those things, and or at least I will. I'll let these guys rest a little bit, and then we'll be up bright and early tomorrow and get them into class. And then after that, we'll start breaking down the film and try to correct those things, because no matter who we play, it's going to be big time. So we'll just keep fighting and see what happens.